Today's question for the cards is, should I marry Angelina Jolie? The first card I pulled was the same first card I pulled yesterday, the Page of Discs, which means health. And I associated that with the free health insurance I get from California. And it also made me think like that makes me feel self reliant. Like if I was interested in somebody who's rich and famous and extremely talented and beautiful and have everything I would want in a woman, uh, I don't have to be like, oh, but I'm desperate for help too. So this made me feel good in a way, like, I'm kind of taking care of myself so I don't have to go into a relationship to be codependent about it. The second one I got was the Nine of Cups, which means stability. And of course, having a loving partner increases the stability in your life. And she's got lots of cups that are full. She's got all these kids that she adopted, and she's like a human rights ambassador and stuff like that. And she's one of the most talented artists I've ever seen. And the last card that I pulled was Death, because a relationship with Angelina Jolie would last until death. I believe that for sure. The death card isn't necessarily a bad card. Look, it's a woman in this one, and she looks awesome. But the stability card also made me think about how many cups there are here, because Angelina has 6 kids, and would I be the ninth person in that family? Because Brad Pitt is also kind of in that family. And I don't know if I think he has a girlfriend, may count or not. I don't know. But there has been a lot of instability in their family, obviously. Brad Pitt needs to be called out for it more. He totally flipped out, went on a drunken rage on a plane, like an overnight flight, and totally terrorized Angelina and the children and physically abused them too. This is a problem. And I have a problem with that because I have a tattoo that says, "Where is my mind?" which is the song at the end of Fight Club. And I love movies like Interview with the Vampire and Seven. He's got all this art that I love, but there's this inaccountability in Hollywood and in the court system too that I find enraging. So I don't want to insert myself in the middle of that, but God knows I am good at dealing with family dysfunction, and I would know, where my place is in that. But I find their family fascinating because they have to deal with all this fame and everything. But, the 3 of the kids come from these war-torn countries, and then the other ones are just, born into this massive privilege. It seems like a really interesting psychological experiment in a way. But I think that there does, obviously there's stability in, being a rich and famous celebrity, but Angelina in particular, she's a good mother to all of her kids. They all love her. I think that is kind of proof that she's a stable parent in their life. And, she has a stable career and other things too. She's a UN human rights ambassador. So I think that's why she started adopting kids from all over the world. And marriage isn't something that is a priority for me right now. I like to talk about celebrities like this as if they know who I am and would ever talk to me, because it lets me assess my own romantic feelings in a way for just humans in general, which I'm trying not to focus on too much right now. But I was every morning I shuffle the cards and just try to think of a question. And I had just watched something about Angelina, so of course she was on my mind. And I was like, all right, should I marry Angelina Jolie? Not will I, because I'm not predicting the future with these cards. I'm not a psychic. I am just messing around with the tarot deck from when I was 18. And for some reason, 3 or 4 of you are watching, and I really appreciate it. But I think that, one day if I did meet her, I would totally fall in love with her. And I think she would fall in love with me too. And if I'm going to get married to anybody, I think it would be a woman because men have been so disappointing in the past. But uh, she is literally the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. And being married to her it would definitely end in death for me, but not that we would kill each other. That we would just grow old until we die together, which is what I would want in any kind of relationship. Is the end is death, and that's not. I mean, it sounds goth as hell, but that's that's. I mean, they say that in weddings, till death do you part. Come on now, I'm not the weird one. Well, yes, I am. All right. I hope this reading was helpful for you too. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Also, consider sending a tip on Venmo or Cash App. My handles are in my bio. I'm not making any money off of these yet, but I would certainly love a tip for the tarot reading. And I would love you for liking and subscribing anyway. So, thank you. Have a great day.